I'm Melita.
And I'm Carlin, and you're watching In the City.
I'm Melita.
And I'm Carlin.
And you're watching In the City at the Wrigleyville Summerfest.
Fest.
We are here with Lindsay at the Wrigleyville Summerfest. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Our first Cubs fan, so we had to stop her right away. Now, I have a few questions for you being a Cubs fan. Should Sammy Sosa go into the Cubs Hall of Fame?
Into the Cubs Hall of Fame, yeah. Into the overall Hall of Fame, not so sure.
And I know you were telling me that the Cubs have a theme song.
Yes.
I've never heard it. I must admit, I'm a Sox fan. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me right now.
She said, oh.
Can we get a little preview of the theme song?
Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Cubs are gonna win today.
I like it.
Have they been winning?
Sadly, no.
Did you have to ask her that on TV?
I'm sorry. No. Okay, well, here's something to coincide with that, because I know that even though I don't watch baseball that much, I know that Cubs have had like their losing streak for like 100 years or something like that. What is something that you would do to give the Cubs a chance to win the World Series? Something like crazy, like eat a can of
I
worms.
would probably eat dog poop.
This is a diehard fan right here. They need to give you season passes like right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I'm serious, I would do it.
All right, well, thank you so much, Lindsay. Enjoy the rest of the fest.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the City got to stop in Wrigleyville and hang out with some people that make up the biggest rivalry in the city, the Cubs and Sox fans. But we also got to experience why people love coming out to the Wrigleyville Summerfest and some of the great vendors they had to offer. If you missed the event this year, don't worry, you can catch us there next summer.
What is your favorite thing about the Wrigleyville Summerfest?
I don't know. It's actually the Tripping Billies is a really, really great band, so I'm impressed with them. But from that, I like these smaller street fests. They're not as crazy, and they don't have as many like drunk 20-year-olds as It's more family based.
That's a
We're
good
here
point.
at Wrigleyville Summer Festival with Mike. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm really good. So we're standing in front of the lovely sangria tent. Can you tell us what makes your sangria better than the rest in Wrigleyville?
We've had our recipe for a very long time, and people just seem to love it. Really nothing too special about it, just doing what we do right and running with it.
That's all you gotta do, right? Okay, so this is actually a sangria from, I take it you serve it at all the restaurants that you own in Wrigleyville?
We serve it at Waterhouse, which is located at Lincoln, Paulina, and Roscoe. And we also serve it at Pitchfork, which is located on Irving Park Road between Sacramento and California.
Okay. Is that all the restaurants that you own?
Nope, we have Rebel, which is right here in Wrigleyville on Clark Street between, just south of Addison on the west side of the street. And then we have Blue Light at Belmont and Western, which is just a 4 o'clock tavern that we do.
That's awesome. So viewers, if you liked any of that, you should definitely go and check some of those out.
Now, you being at the Wrigleyville Summerfest, I know you're a Cubs fan, right?
Nope, I'm a Sox fan.
I am too. So, has anybody asked you, the Cubs are going to win this year? Do you think they're going to make it?
I mean, if you talk to any Cub fan, they're going to have their high hopes. But as a Sox fan, we all know the truth. The Cubs don't deliver and the Sox do.
Yeah, I love him. I'm going to his bar right after this, aren't you?
Yes. I remember when I went to a Cubs game, all I got back from Alito when I said I'm going to watch a Cubs game was disgusting.
That is a true story. See, we got to kick her out the group. You're not welcome to the bar. Well, thank you. And we're getting ready to check out some of his sangria, so make sure you stay tuned to see what it tastes like.
So Alita and I always seem to be drinking at these street festivals, and here we are again. But we got a lovely sample of some white and red sangria from the sangria booth, which is served at Pitchfork and Waterhouse, which Mike just told us about. So are you ready to try this?
I am, and it's something that Wrigleyville is about. Bars, having fun,
Yes.
drinking. So we have to. We want to fit in with all the Cubs fans here.
Yep.
Ready?
Cheers. Tasty.
I think I'm going to get another cup.
Yep. This will be gone in just a moment.
I am out here at the Wrigleyville Summerfest with Julio. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you very much.
Now, I can tell you're such a Cubs fan. You already told me you stay in the neighborhood, and you look like you're a Cubs fan, right?
Right. If that's what they want to say, I'm a Cubs fan, but I'm really not. I'm actually a Sox fan, born and raised on the north side.
As we can see. What do you love so much about the Sox?
Their winning streak right now, actually. They're a lot better than the Cubs are right now.
That is true. So if the Sox start losing and the Cubs start winning, would you jump off the bandwagon?
Of course not. I'm always a true Sox fan to the heart until they win another World Series.
Now, I know you're familiar with the neighborhood. What's a good spot in Wrigleyville to get some drinks or something to eat?
You could actually go down to Sluggers, which is down by Clark and Addison. They're pretty good. They're not too bad. And, I wish there was more down on the south side, but there's not. But you could actually go to Redmond's or Sheffield's, which is down the block too, so it's not bad.
What would you say to all the Cubs fans that think this is the year for the Cubs to win?
I'm sorry, Cubs fans, but this is another year you wish you guys had. Good luck in the next one coming up.
Well, thank you so much, and you have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
We are here at the Wrigleyville Festival with Chris, a devoted Cubs fan.
Yes. Very devoted, yes. Very devoted.
Why?
Excellent.
Why are you a Cubs fan? That's just my only question.
There's a whole town dedicated to the Cubs. It's called Wrigleyville. But, in the south side, what is that town called again where Sox fans hang out afterwards? Yeah, they don't have that.
I mean, we don't need a
Can I ask you
town.
something?
We have
Their mascot is called
championships.
Southpaw, and it's green. What is with that? Why is he green, and why is it called Southpaw? Why?
Why do the
Answer, Alina,
Cubs
why?
never win?
Why?
May I
Why
ask
do
you
the Cubs
something?
never win?
Why is it that the Sox stadium is never filled?
It is filled.
No.
Yes.
You
I
know
have
what?
to disagree with you on that
I
one.
get tickets though, like when I open like a cereal box and I get free Sox tickets. They never go to the game. Why is that though?
I go to the games.
Why?
I go to the games.
Maybe that's why no one shows up.
People feel bad for the Cubs, so they show up just like show them support. Like they're so horrible, they lose all the time. So they're like,
Uh-huh.
let's go to the game just to be
So the
nice.
Sox are so good though, and that's why the seats are always empty.
Because the tickets are more expensive now.
Really?
Yep.
So I can get Sox tickets for like $5.
You're lying.
Online. I can really pull out my iPhone and just say, I can get tickets easily, $10.
Is that true? Don't believe the hype. This is a myth.
And they say that people only go like to the Cubs games like to drink. Oh, because the Sox game they don't drink.
Yes, we do. We
So
drink
why
at
is it
the.
so empty?
It's not empty. What are you talking about? I just went like on July 3rd.
I was at that game. There weren't that many people.
You were not at the game.
You're just backing up on my theory.
She was not at the game.
I'm
So
lying.
what's one thing about Wrigleyville that you love besides the Cubs?
I mean, we support our team, and it's just showing support though. That's all.
So you really just love the Cubs. That's why you love
What's
Wrigleyville.
your
Win or
favorite
lose,
like
though?
hangout spot then? What's favorite bar to go to? Find a cute girl.
I mean, I see your point though. I don't go there like just to drink though, or just like to support like Wrigleyville though. But it's just like, well, what is your favorite hangout spot though? And
I don't
Well,
really,
so do
I
so.
personally don't really enjoy Wrigleyville so much. I feel like there's a lot of like macho frat boys walking around that think
so,
they're all that in a bag of potato chips.
What do you enjoy there?
When I go to where?
She doesn't go there either.
Hey, I don't even like the Cubs or the Sox, so I don't want to get involved in this.
why you're asking me questions,
I'm
though.
unanimous.
You don't even.
I don't think that was the right word to say either.
So besides the Cubs,
Mhm.
you don't go to the bars really. But on game day, when it's Sox versus the Cubs,
Yeah.
what do you do? How do
Uh-oh.
you feel? Do you?
Especially
ready.
since you have a
Game
Sox
time.
You have to
friend.
support them, win or lose. You have to.
But you have
I
a
still
friend that's a
lose,
Sox
but-
fan.
Yeah, they'll lose. Yes, I'm sorry, but.
He said it. They'll lose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They'll
But
lose.
Sox though. Why is it like though everybody like supports the Sox? Like for example, like my friend over here. you
A lot
know.
of people support the Cubs, but we've been talking to some crazy fans who absolutely love the Cubs. And we asked them what would they do for the Cubs to win a championship. We got some crazy answers like eat, poop. What would you do for the Cubs to win this year?
I mean, I will support them always. All right. I'm just like
But if they were going to win the World Series, like what would you do for them to be able to win the World
I
Series?
mean, I'll tell you right now, if the Sox win the World Series, I will eat poop again. All right, because
Again?
yes,
Again?
because the Sox won the World Series like once, and nobody cared about it though, which is funny though.
I'm sorry. Oh.
So
It was a pretty hype downtown when the Sox won.
they were more actually like happy when the Blackhawks won the the Stanley Cup. than the Sox, okay?
Hockey's a pretty big sport, though.
Who?
Hockey?
No, football's a pretty big sport.
No, hockey's a big sport.
No, it's
in
not.
Chicago,
Yeah?
with Blackhawks, there's like 2 million people down.
Who's the defender who played for the Chicago Blackhawks? Name that defender?
I don't watch hockey.
He's trying to prove your point.
So
It's not
how-
that
so,
big.
yes, thank you. You put my
I don't
point.
know what the name of the
Yes.
quarterback for the Bears, so.
You don't know the quarterback for the Bears?
No.
Cutler.
I think Cutler, actually.
Right. Everybody knows it's Cutler. Well, thank you so much, and you enjoy the rest of the fest.
Well, yeah, Sox sucks, and they always will. So, sorry.
Boo Cubs.
We're here at Wrigleyville Summerfest with Ramey, one of the few Cubs fans that we found wandering the streets. It'd be difficult to believe, but we're actually having a hard time finding people that are Cubs fans. How do you feel about that?
Maybe they're staying home this weekend watching the Olympics. Hard to say.
Could be, could be. So what brought you out here?
You know what? I'm just meeting some friends out and having a good time listening to some music and have a couple of drinks, and it's all good. Summer in Chicago.
Absolutely. What's your favorite thing about Wrigleyville?
Well, there's a lot to do, a lot of interesting people watching, and you always got the Cubs.
Always got the Cubs.
Now we know the Cubs have not won a World Series yet. I'm sorry to say that.
This makes
Right?
Alita really happy, actually, to say
1908,
this.
since 1908, we know.
1908. So, okay. I mean, they're a good team. They have fans, obviously. What other award could they win?
What other what?
Award could they win? Like, great team, best team to watch. What do you think is a good award for them?
I believe that they would probably win the award for the most faithful fans.
I agree.
So, you know,
I agree. 'Cause you said since 1908, no.
1908, no World Series championship since then.
You seem like a really good Cubs fan. When was their first game played?
When was our first game played? 1876.
Wow, you're on top of it.
Diehard fan.
Cubs school or something.
They were founded in 1876, and it's been a while.
They were on a roll though for a while. I mean,
They've had a few good seasons here and there. They just haven't been able to put it all together. So
one sweet day.
it's going to be awesome. When it happens, it's going to be fantastic.
What are you gonna do when it happens?
Yeah, what's the craziest thing you're going to do?
Party like a rock star.
I agree. Go ahead and say bye to the camera and say, "Go Cubs!"
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Go Cubs.
We are here with some fabulous men that make jewelry. Yes, you heard me correctly. Make jewelry, right?
Yeah.
It's our
And-
pastime,
but
I guess,
you see,
right?
But you see, the women behind us are the true story, because behind every successful man,
Lies a successful woman, of course.
Well,
So
we-
tell
you
us a
know,
little
we're the
bit about your
majority of the
store.
selling,
well,
too.
about the store, we don't really have a store because we do the fairs. We call ourselves Made with Love, all right? Because everything is made with love.
Gotta love that TLC.
And that's right.
Right.
And we hit all the shows, or try to, as many as we can around the Chicago area and suburbs. I'm just not used. It's been a while since I've had something stuck up my nose. I mean, in my face. No, I majored in broadcasting years ago. So, but that's another story, another time. I know.
So one myth: you've never seen a goat that you think is ridiculous.
I haven't seen a goat around here yet, or a black cat. Maybe a rat or two. No. But a lot of nice people, and I mean, when you go, the first time I went into to Wrigleyville and I went into the stadium, I mean, I'm from LA. It blew me away, and it still blows me away to be in around the community, because Chicago has got some essence that really, I mean, it is far out. It's fun.
I agree.
The food, the people.
Yes.
There's culture everywhere. And that's one thing I see in every different little suburb, especially
neighborhood too.
Right.
Everything's unique
You know,
about it.
Doing star events. Can I say star events? Because that's who's putting the show on. They do a lot of shows on the north side here, and it's fun. It's enjoyable. You can see we have a lot of people coming in.
So many diverse people.
We're here at Wrigleyville Summer Festival with Maria Jukis, owner of Mia's Wish.
Yes.
It is a company that makes natural and homemade soaps. So what do you think is so important? Why do you think it's important, rather, for people to use natural products as opposed to kind of the commercialized, over-processed soaps that you can find in like Walmart, Target, stuff like that?
Well, the commercial soaps, most of them have a lot of chemicals in them, and the companies take out the glycerin in the soaps and they resell it to other companies just to make their product cheaper. So when you keep glycerin in the soaps, it actually moisturizes your body and attracts more moisture to your skin. So all my soaps are made with all natural vegetable oils. They're really conditioning and moisturizing to the skin. And I started a organic natural diet a year ago and lost 85 pounds. So then I started thinking about like not just what I eat, but what I put on my skin too. So I started researching stuff, and then I decided to start making my own products for that.
That's an amazing story. You know, I think it's really important that you said like researching what you're putting on your skin, because something that I feel like is important to not put something on your skin that you would never put in your mouth. And so many people put so many like poisonous toxins things on their skin because of, you know, the mass-produced, commercialized products that they see in the stores. So I really think this is awesome what you're doing.
Thanks. It's a lot of fun making it.
Now, I know you said you don't know too much about Chicago, right? Do you watch the Olympics?
Yes, I do.
What's one thing that should be in the Olympics? I think maybe a hot dog eating contest. Do you like hot dogs?
They're okay.
You just said you went on like a healthy streak, so I know that's probably out of your diet right now. What's one thing you think that should be in the Olympics that's not in the Olympics right now?
I was just thinking about that the other day, and I thought of something, and now I can't remember what it was. They should have like a dog Olympics or something for dogs.
That would be adorable.
It would. I think I agree with you on that. Well, thank you so much, and you should definitely check out her soaps. Like you said, you don't want to put anything in your body that you wouldn't want to put on your face because it affects.
Ooh, before we go though, can you tell us what's your favorite scent of all of these beautiful looking soaps? And they all look so pretty too. Like,
yes,
you guys
they
see
are.
these? This is really cool.
They're so pretty, like I could eat them.
Yeah.
Please, I'm sorry.
Really
It's lemon verbena.
You said what about it? It's very fresh.
It's very fresh smell. This bar has sea salt in it too, so it's really nice and exfoliating also.
Awesome.
Thank
We're
you
here
so
with
much.
Revital of Revital Fine Jewelry and Imports. How are you doing, pretty lady?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
We're doing excellent. We walked by this booth and saw a lot of really, really pretty, amazing things. So we wanted to stop in and kind of get a feel for you and what your shop is about.
Oh, thank you so much. Our shop, actually, we do all the festival. It's all handmade. We kind of like support Nepal, all the artists from Nepal and from India.
Okay.
And everything that you see here, it's all handmade by them. Yeah. So, yeah, and it's all like very individual pieces, very unique. It's more like turquoise, all the stones that we've got. Yeah.
Okay, so do you go home then? You're from Israel.
Yeah.
So do you go home then to Israel and pick out stuff, bring it back to America? How does that work?
I actually go to India and Thailand and Nepal to bring all the stuff, all the jewelry. A little bit from Israel. I go to visit my family in Israel. Yeah. That's what Israel is for family.
Perfect.
It's nice. Now, you being at the Wrigleyville Summerfest, you're a Cubs fan, right?
I'm actually not from here, so I don't know anything about that, but I love football.
Football from back home?
Yeah, football. Yeah.
Soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're not missing much.
Oh yeah.
Go Sox. Okay, I'm just kidding. Now, what is your favorite piece here?
My favorite piece is those pieces. It's our necklaces that they're from Nepal. They're all like turquoise and cool. It's one of our best artists that we work with. He does all the rings and everything, and it's like very, very unique. And every like stone you can see, it's very like it's handmade. So I love that pieces that we've got.
It's really
Yeah.
nice that you have one on. Is that
Oh
the
yeah,
same artist
that's the
who
same
made
one. Yeah, that's the same artist that we have. It's a really good one. Yeah.
Do you have like a website?
We do have like a page on Facebook, so people can go and see. Next year we're gonna have a online store, and we'll do some more. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the interview, and you have a great time out here.
I'm Alita.
And I'm Carlin.
And thank you for watching In the City at Wrigleyville Summerfest.
Be sure to keep an eye out on us on Facebook, Twitter, and our personal webpage. And we will see you next time.